Warm greetings to my viewers. I am Lubna Rafi and I am going to speak on the topic human rights. Let us first understand what exactly human rights entail. Broadly speaking, human rights are such rights which each individual becomes entitled to by virtue of his birth and nationality. These rights are considered to be indispensable for any human being irrespective of his or her nationality, race, religion, language, etc. The concept of human rights holds great significance in our lives, especially in today's time when the exploitation of human beings is increasing day by day. Actual human rights have been critical importance. The problem today is that the term human rights have been corrupted to apply things that aren't actually human rights. Human rights are things that you naturally have that people or the government shouldn't take away. Human rights are legally guaranteed by human rights law protecting individuals and groups against actions that interfere with fundamental freedom and human dignity. They encompass what are known as civil, cultural, economic, political, and social rights. Human rights are principally concerned with the relationship between the individual and the state. Governmental obligations with regard to human rights broadly fall under the principle of respect, protect, and fulfill. Human rights is a notion that reflects in philosophy, law, policy, and even in public opinion. Human rights is a collection of rights that everybody should enjoy them. Human rights are your life. You have a right to your life. You have a right to liberty. You have right to property. Human rights are a human concept which if followed help ensure foundation of freedom, justice and peace in the world. If any of one right are infringed, then the person may justifiably claim the mistreatment. If we believe in the concept or we want to benefit from the concept, we have the duty and the responsibility to maintain our human rights. Let me list out the importance of having human rights. Human rights ensure people have basic needs met. Human rights protect vulnerable groups from abuse. Human rights allow people to stand up to societal corruption. Human rights encourage freedom of speech and expression. Human rights give people the freedom to practice any religion or not practice any. Human rights allow people to love who they choose. Human rights encourage equal work opportunities. It gives people the access to education, protects the environmentist. Human rights provide a universal standard that holds governments accountable. Human rights are standards that allow people to live with dignity, freedom, equality, and justice and peace. Every person has the right to simply because they are human beings. They are guaranteed to anyone without distinction of any kind of such as race, color, sex, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property or birth or other status. Human rights are essential to full development of individuals and communities. In short, human rights are very essential for a happy living of human beings. The government and the citizens must take efforts to protect our others and progress for the better. In other words, this will ensure happiness and prosperity all over the world. Thank you.